Bye, sweetie.
Come and see us.
Hi, I'm Alli and we're with AlliChuck Adventures, and this weekend we are camping at Lake Kissimmee State Park, which is very close to Lake Wales, Florida. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you can follow us on our journey. Let's get the weekend started.
Locked in.
I don't even know how to open our own door.
Alright, so I don't know if some of you know, but my 50th birthday is coming up September 10th. So my dad and my stepmom Nori are camping with us this weekend, and they decided to give me my birthday gift early because a lot of times we will celebrate like a month later. It's just hard to get together sometimes. And so anyways, they had heard me talk about this game that last week we were playing with Terry and Kathy. And it was so much fun. I was telling them about it. Well, they actually had the game too, and they used to play with their friends a lot, which I think is really neat. But when I was reading the card to start off with, I'll have to read it to you because it's the cutest thing ever. And it's the first time I've ever blushed reading a card. So this is what it says. Once upon a time, a very special person was born who was destined to change the world. And of course, at this point, I'm thinking, oh, this is so sweet. And I continue on and it says, calm down, it's not you, it's just Jesus. And at that point, I was like, oh. I just turned red. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, okay, I'm not really that great. And then it says, I think he'd want you to have a happy birthday, though. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was the cutest card in the world.
Yeah. So we just had a great dinner.
We had ravioli with pesto, and we had, what was it, sausage with cheese?
Cheese sausage.
And salad.
And bread.
And bread, yeah.
And butter.
And butter. I can't forget that.
Yeah.
So now we're going to play a game, or maybe a couple games of this.
And Alli might do a shot of that.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
With a hangover, quite possibly. Okay, so I just got through putting our Valterra stabilizer jack under our back bumper here just to shore up the trailer a little bit and make it a little bit more solid in there. Alli's been having a little bit of issue with some motion and some vertigo, so we don't want to take a chance on sending her into a vertigo spinning attack. So she suggested I go ahead and put them up this week. I don't use them every time, but they do make the trailer rock solid, and if I put one under the back and I put one under the front as well, the trailer is as solid as, you know, anything. I will put a link down in the description below to where we got these, and they're not that unreasonable price-wise, and if you're like us and you really don't want any motion in your trailer, it's a really good option for really shoring up the trailer and making it super solid.
Good morning, guys. So we had a really good night last night, and we actually set up the table here that we used to have with the U-shaped dinette over here. We actually set this up last night. We actually ate dinner on it, and we played some dominoes last night. If you've ever played the game before, you know that you have to start with double something, and then you build off that train. You have to create a train and build off the train. Well, we're doing double eights, and if you don't have the double eights or double whatever, you have to draw. And if you get it, then you can play that. If you don't, then the next person goes. We kept going around, and you have all these discarded dominoes that we call it the boneyard, and you keep drawing until you get it. We had to go through every single domino, and it came down to 2. I picked it up. It was not it. And so Nori ended up getting that domino, which
It was the last domino.
what's the chance of that happening? That's just unheard of. So I guess we're going to continue on tonight, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this table is awesome. I'm surprised we haven't thought of it before, but it's nice. We'll just keep it the whole weekend, and you can still get by it and everything. Today we are going to Bok Tower Gardens, which is supposed to be a really cool tower there.
I've never seen any like that come up and breathe the air.
Okay, so we are here at the actual Bok Tower, and it is a beautiful sight to see here. Around the base of the entire tower, it's got koi pond.
And Nikki's scared of the koi fish.
She's really scared.
Even though she loves fishing, don't you? She's a little apprehensive. She's like, I don't know what these fish are that come up and breathe the air.
Their little mouths just go.
But this is a beautiful place here. Such a beautiful.
It is. All the beautiful plants and flowers. And
so,
Edward Bok fell ill and passed away on Sunday, January 1930, within sight of his singing tower. His wife previously convinced him to be buried at the place he loved most. His grave rests in front of the tower's great brass door.
oh, wow. We'll have to go back and look at that.
The man who built this is buried here too.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to come to Bok Towers, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's $15 a person
to get in.
Get in. They have a museum.
Dog friendly.
They have a cafe.
The dog's even allowed in the museum.
Yeah, the dogs are allowed in the museum.
All right,
but there's so many different little trails that you can walk down and just enjoy scenery, and it's so pretty when you get up here behind the actual tower and you're walking close to the edge. It's like you can see the hill that you're on. You look down, you can see all the orchards.
Yeah, it's one of the higher places in Florida here.
Orange orchards.
You see all those fish, Nikki? Ooh. She's like, I like the baby koi. Hey guys, so we really had a fun day and a fun night last night. Bok Tower Gardens yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. That was fun, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But we kind of wanted to jump ahead and talk about the evening we had playing the Mexican Train dominoes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So the gift that I got for my birthday, the dominoes game, is a hit. It's awesome.
So funny story last night. For the second time in a row, we got down to the last domino in the boneyard looking for that double number.
Right.
And as fate would have it, Nori again was the one to draw that last number.
Yep. You know, having to look for that and getting down to the one domino, what are the odds of that happening? Like, this is twice now.
Yeah.
Like 2 times? What's the odds of that? So if you have any idea if you're good at this kind of thing, drop it down in the comments below.
If you know what the odds of that would be, yeah, if you can calculate those numbers, yeah, please tell us in the comments, because we wanted to try to figure it out, and it's just too many numbers for us. But we'll insert the clip here so you can see what happened last night. Alli had the foresight to grab the camera as we got down to like 3 or 4 dominoes left. So we were going to go out to eat last night, but we ended up just staying in and grilling out some shrimp. I did my my famous shrimp. Well, I don't know if they're famous, but
they are famous.
They're famous in my mind. And,
they're good.
Yeah.
And I did my old cheese and basil and
yep.
tomato kebabs, which
Oh,
I think
so
are so
good.
good.
So good. But Bok Towers yesterday, that was more than I expected. I thought Bok Towers was just I knew or Bok Tower, Bok Towers. I thought Bok Tower was just a tower that you could like go up in. I didn't even know what it was.
Right.
But
So we learned that it's a carillon.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know what a carillon was until Nori explained it to me.
Which this particular one has 60 bells inside, and they actually play every hour and on the half hour songs that are programmed. But also there are people there that do play concerts.
Yeah, it's got like basically a thing that kind of looks like an organ, and a guy can like play music on these bells, which is really cool.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and there's more than one carillon in Florida. We learned, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, that was something new to learn. And the gardens there,
You would have no idea how many plants and flowers. It's just amazing.
and the grounds are just manicured.
Yeah, they definitely take time to keep it all nicely mowed, and it's just beautiful.
And they have benches all over the place, so you can just sit and listen to the bells, or just have a picnic, or.
We even saw a girl laying with a blanket and reading a book.
Yep.
I mean, people obviously come in just to take in the peacefulness of it.
We would recommend that if you are going to go, especially in the summertime of Florida, take a cooler or take a backpack with you with some refreshments and some
'Cause it's hot.
snacks. Yeah, it's hot. Yeah, it gets pretty warm. But also another thing they had here was the Pinewood Estates, and this was, I think, the caretaker's grounds, right? That they built in between 1930 and 32, and it was like 20. It was either 20 or 25 rooms. I can't remember, but it was huge. I went ahead and went down and checked it out because we knew it was closed due to COVID. You couldn't go in the actual estate like you normally can. Nikki was getting a little hot, so Alli
We went on down to the museum and
let her cool down. But I walked around, and it was really, really. So I would want to go back, and I'd want to go in.
well, and actually found out from family member that you can go around Christmas time, and they have the inside of the estate is all decorated Christmassy, and
That would be pretty.
would be a beautiful time to go out, and definitely with the weather, the temperature would be perfect too. I would love to go back then.
Yeah, there was a plaque on the actual side of the tower itself that was talking about how Calvin Coolidge had dedicated this back in January 1st of 1929. Which a little sad fact was that Edward Bok, who built this, and this was his baby, he actually died like 11 months later on February 9th.
No, January 9th.
Oh, January 9th.
Yep.
I'm sorry, January 9th of 1930.
So he was only there for just, getting to enjoy the grounds just a little bit of time.
like 11 months, yeah, of its completion and dedication. And he's actually entombed and buried at the base of the tower in front of the brass doors.
Yeah, those doors are beautiful. Oh,
And I guess he died right there on the grounds.
yeah.
Like Alli said earlier, it's $15 a person to get in. I think it's well worth it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
When you think about the upkeep that they have to do out there, and the planting of these flowers, and the
It makes you feel good
fertilizing,
that you're
and
actually helping out,
Yeah.
keeping something alive.
yeah. So I say it's well worth $15 if you can afford it, and you're in the area. It's something you would definitely want to check
They
out.
did have shuttle service. That was one thing I forgot about, the shuttle service, but it was down because of COVID.
But if you're in the area, I would say definitely check it out. It's a little Florida treasure right in the middle of the state, basically.
Yep.
Oh, one last thing we did want to mention, that Edward Bok was known for some famous quotes, and this was probably his most famous.
Make the world a bit better or more beautiful because you have lived in it. And I just thought that was so beautiful.
Yeah, so make the world a bit better.
Or more beautiful because you've lived in it. So I guess this is what we're going to do later. We just found that the trail connecting from our campsite led us to here, which is the Gobbler Ridge Loop Trailhead.
Yeah.
And there's an observation tower down this way.
So we're going to go back and wake up Jake and Nori, because I'm sure they're sleeping in after drinking last night.
No, because I've already texted Orange.
I know, I'm just aggravating.
Oh.
So
So we're going to go back and I'm going to...
have a little bit of breakfast, and it feels good out right now, so we're going to try to do this early before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Lake Kissimmee in the Kissimmee River is an Indian name meaning long water. It was given to the river by the Creek Indians who lived in the vicinity. I believe the Creek Indians are the same Indians that lived up in Kolomoki Mounds in Georgia, where we were at back in March. So they must have been a popular tribe in the south. So this tower was refurbished in 2013. It is 3 stories tall.
Yeah, it's hot.
Hey! Woo. This is right in the middle of the sun. This is pretty hot. I knew it would be. This is why we didn't bring Nikki up here. A little toasty. Oh, I can see the lake. Where's the elevator? Woo. I made it.
You made it.
Oh.
How pretty it is over here.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
We're at the top of a tree.
Oh, she's smelling.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick, up here. Hey! What's up? So we are at the top of the tower here at Lake Kissimmee State Park. 3 stories up.
And it's so beautiful. You can see the water, and
Yep.
it's pretty cool looking over here, and you're at the top of the trees.
It's cool.
I was saying this kind of reminds me of
It's not
Payne's
cool,
Prairie.
it's hot. It's actually very hot up here. My feet are burning already, and my flip-flops. They're burning. They're burning. My toes are red.
I was saying this kind of reminds me of Payne's Prairie a little bit.
And even Cruise Lake when they used to have the shower over there.
Yeah.
All right, we're going down because it's getting a little toasty up here. My feet are burning. I have no sunscreen on my toes. Up here.
You gonna go down?
Here, Nick.
Come here, Nick.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready? Go!
Ready? Okay.
Imagine now that you are stepping into the past. The year is 1876. This is a frontier. Wander down the trail to 1876.
100 years after our country became a country.
We're going to head down the trail to 1876 in 100-degree heat in August, Florida.
Spider web.
Woo, it's hot. Stop. Beyond this sign, you will enter the year 1876. Grant is the president. The cow hunter you are about to meet. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm bringing back the half shirt.
Bringing back the cutoff.
I'm bringing back the pad.
For bugs to bite you?
Yeah. Woo! I feel a draft on my belly. This ain't for drinking. Well, we've made it to cow camp. Yes, sir? Okay. So I think this is just the beginning of cow camp. An old wagon. Well, I can't imagine sleeping and living out here.
Part where they do the little,
Wow.
the metal grate.
Can you imagine sleeping out here on these cots?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Old wagon.
Look at this bench. How old it is.
I'm gonna sit down on it.
No, no, might break it.
Oh! I'm taking a break at Cow Camp Building number 1.
That's a bench.
Oh, look at the steer head up there.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a scary looking spider. I want to kiss you on the veranda.
Oh yeah? Where's the veranda?
Well, another successful trip in the books, and we just want to say real quick, we ate at Nori's last night for dinner.
Yeah, it was
A
really
little
good.
local restaurant.
Steak and seafood restaurant. And,
Didn't look like much from the outside, but
yeah.
my goodness, it was some good food.
It was definitely like a hole-in-the-wall place.
Yeah.
Definitely people that live around there know about it, obviously. It was really, really neat inside.
We asked the waitress who was Norby and what was the story, and she said he started this restaurant about 23 years ago. And Nori, Alli's stepmom, asked if he was still living. She's like, yeah, he's in the kitchen back there cooking.
Yeah, he cooked our meal last night, and it was
So-
good. Let me tell you, my steak was perfect.
Yeah, so if you're in this area, definitely check out Norby's. It doesn't look like, you'll look at the outside and think, but inside it was really cool. And very good food.
Yeah.
And great service. So we're wrapping up, and Jake and Nori have already left. We're all packed up. We're pretty much ready to go. Just got to run this slide in over here and turn the air conditioner off and unplug the electricity, and we're done. We really enjoyed the trip and our stay here at Lake Kissimmee State Park. Yeah, we would definitely come back and recommend this campground again. It's kind of like, it doesn't seem like it's that crowded here. Not, I think they only have like about 60 sites, so it's not a huge campground. But there was plenty of empty sites when we were here, we've noticed. So we did notice that there was quite a few sites that looked like they were big rig friendly. So we're going to go ahead and get on the road before it gets much later and we hit rush hour traffic heading back. If you guys are new to our channel, we would really appreciate it if you would smash that subscribe button down below and ring that bell so you'll know when we upload new videos. And Alli wants you to just smash the heck out of the like button, right?
Yep.
All right, so we will see you guys next week. It might be a little bit of a different adventure next week.
Yeah, we are.
Not going to give it away.
Oh.
We're not going to give it
Oh,
away.
we're not? Okay.
Nope. It's going to be a surprise. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.